Ashley. I have a complaint about one of your employees here you got going.
Okay.
And
What department were they from?
I think they were from the frozen foods department.
Oh, wait. Do you want to talk to the manager about it, or did you want to talk to...
That would be great, actually,
You want
because
the manager?
yes, the manager, please.
Yep, just 1 second.
Hi, I can't really hear you. Can you turn up a little bit? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now. All right. I'm just calling because I have a complaint, actually. And my name is Sean, and I was in your frozen foods department, and I was asking one of your employees. I said, "Excuse me, sir, but do you sell any fish from the oil spill?" And he said, "What are you talking about, oil spill?" I said, "How can you not know about the oil spill?" And then he called me a name, sir. He called me a name.
Okay, so who'd you talk to?
I don't know. It was a young man. I don't remember his name. He was in frozen foods, and then he called me a name. I'm there with my 3 kids, sir. I'm there with them. Can you hear me, sir?
No, you keep saying in and out.
Okay, well, he called me a name, sir.
What was the name you called?
You know, I don't even know if I want to say it, sir. It was that bad.
Okay, listen, you didn't even get a name for the person that you were talking to? I think if somebody upset me that much, I'd make sure I look at their name tag.
He ran away.
He ran away? Hello?
Sir, are you there? I can't hear you.
If you phone, keep saying in and out.
Alright, I'm sorry, sir. I have poor service. Sir. I'm sorry. But I'm there with my 3 kids, and he calls me a name.
Okay, and you said you didn't get his name, he ran away?
Hello?
You're breaking up real bad.
I'm
Ask her a question, I'll never get that response.
Okay, hear me now?
Yeah, but you said you didn't get a name. Do you have a description of what the kid looks like, so I have something I know we're talking about?
The kid was wearing a black beanie hat, and he was wearing a... I think he was trying to disguise himself. Anyway, sir, my kids just left the room, and I would like to tell you that when I asked him that simple question, he did call me a gay nigger. Sir, I am white. Sir, I am white.
I understand that, but I'm finding it hard to believe on the fact that, one, you have no description of the guy, two, you're telling me we're the beanie cap. I got 3 guys over there, one of them's from my meeting, and none of them are beanie caps, and they all have name tags on right now.
Well, does it help that he was... It wasn't today, sir. It was not today.
Oh, it wasn't today. Now you're telling me it wasn't today. You just said you were just in shopping.
Yeah. Not today, sir, though. I had to wait till my blood stopped boiling, you know what I mean?
So, no, I don't know what you mean.
This happened, I think... Hold on, come here, Tommy. Was it... When did the bad man call Daddy a name?
It was on Thursday.
Okay, yeah, he says it was on Thursday, sir.
You don't remember what day it was? You said it was Thursday?
Yeah, that's what Tommy said. He said it was Thursday, sir.
And you said the guy was wearing a beanie cap.
Yes, sir, and the thing is that I don't even know that he was in frozen foods. He was in there, but he was just walking around like he was up to no good. Then he called me that name. I said, I try to cover my kids' ears, but what can you do when you have 3? You know what I mean? I'm not an octopus.
Okay, well,
I would just hope that something would be done, and that maybe a security camera can be found, and this person can be possibly charged.
here's the problem I have. One, I have nobody who works handicap. She didn't give me no name or no description of the guy.
Yes, but sir, what if he was only wearing it for about 5 to 10 minutes? You would not know that information. I understand that you probably have a good hold on.
He was wearing a top shirt, though.
What?
Did he have a shirt on? Did he have a top shirt on?
Yes, he was wearing a shirt. He wasn't walking around naked. I don't understand. He was wearing a top shirt, sir.
If you have a top shirt on, there should be a name tag on his shirt.
But he was not facing me. He turned around, kind of like an owl. His head just swiveled. I don't understand. Sir? Sir, I am very angry. Sir! Sir, I don't understand.
Honey,
My
stop it.
kids were here.
Okay, the kids were there, but there's no, I mean, if I was that upset, I would hire a manager that day, Thursday, when it all happened.
I just left the store. I put everything I had in my cart, I put it back in the wrong place, sir. I was that mad. Because I didn't know what to do. I was very upset because I live in a very religious household. We do not talk like that to each other in this household. If we're upset, we say, what are you doing there, bud? We don't call people the N-word or gay. We don't do that. Especially if you're white. Do I look... Sir, do you think that I, a highly professional man, would deal with that kind of information? I said, do you think a highly professional man as myself would deal with that kind of situation?
I would think you would hopefully come and ask for the manager.
But sir, I didn't, and you're not being helpful at all. To be honest here, you're actually hurting my feelings a little bit for being this misunderstanding, sir.
I can't help you if you don't give me the name. I mean, who do I go after?
I don't know what his name is. I'm not psychic, okay? Who do you think I am? Jim Carrey? I don't know what this is. Sir, let me just ask you one question. Do you have security cameras in your establishment?
Yes, we do not have any. We do not have ones over in probably very close area. No, we don't.
Okay, so if I was in there naked, you would have no idea. You would... Who knows what he's doing?
If I have you coming through the front door, I'm going to see if
Well, what if I take my clothes off in the frozen folds because I'm hot? My little kitty cat just did a little flip.
Alright, sir, I apologize if you had an incident in store or an alleged incident, but there's not a whole lot I can do.
It's not alleged, what I'm telling you, sir. It's not alleged.
You waited till Saturday night.
Yes.
You didn't call me.
Because I had to wait till my wife came home. She was on a business trip. I said, honey, what do you think I should do in this situation? She said, call the manager. They will understand. They will get this all fixed up. Maybe they'll even put you on a little cruise or something, get it off your mind. I said, all right, we do that. And you're not being helpful at all, sir. You don't even got cameras in your store. What kind of establishment is that? I don't know. I thought this was America, not Canada. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying, sir. You had to ask the kid what day it happened. You didn't even know what day it happened.
Because maybe I was a little on a substance, okay? Maybe I was on something.
Well, maybe it really didn't happen. I don't know.
It-
Tell me you're on something. I don't know if it even happened.
You know what, sir? Sometimes when I'm in this kind of situation, you just gotta let me, get,
Sir, you're not listening to me. I apologize for the incident in the store. It will not happen again, and that's the best I can do for you.
Alright, well, next time I come into a Walmart, I expect someone to come down and give me some kind of free product. What? This is. This is. How do you spell that, sir? Stops? Why would I? Don't tell me to stop. I'm trying to ask you a question, sir.
I didn't say stop. I said this is Tops. This is not Walmart.
I understand that your establishment is on top. I understand it's on top. It's a very fine establishment. It's got the blue paint everywhere. I understand.
All right, sir. I'm hanging up now. Thank you.
You're
Fuck
welcome,
you.
sir. Thank you. I love it. I really appreciate the service.